Hello, my dear students. Exams are just around the corner. I know the tension is building up, and Chapter 2, Forest and Wildlife Resources, it looks a little big, right? But don't you worry. We are going to revise it, we're going to master it, and make it super, super easy together. So let's just jump right in.
I know that feeling. I know it exactly. You open the book, you see all those pages, and your brain just goes, how am I supposed to remember all of these details and the dates and the different types of forests? It can feel, well, a little overwhelming. But hey, take a deep breath because you don't have to worry at all. Your favorite tutor is here, and I'm going to break it all down for you. In the next few minutes, we will not just understand this chapter, we will absolutely master it. So get ready because full marks are waiting for you.
So, where do we start? It's simple. Before we talk about saving something, we have to really appreciate what we have. So first, let's explore this incredible green treasure that's all around us here in India.
Okay, the first big word you need to know is biodiversity. Now, it sounds complicated, but I promise it's very simple. It just means all the different kinds of life you find in one place. All the plants, the animals, even the tiny little microorganisms. And guess what? We humans are just one small part of this huge, connected family.
And here's something that should make you really proud. India is a biodiversity superpower. Yep, we are one of the richest countries in the entire world when it comes to the variety of life. I mean, just look at these beautiful pictures. From the powerful one-horned rhino to these graceful deer. This is our natural treasure. Now, when you have a treasure that's this precious, what is the most important thing you do? You protect it, right? Of course. So let's understand exactly why protecting this treasure, why conservation is so absolutely crucial. Just listen to the words of this beautiful folk song. See, it's not some scientific report, it's art. It shows that for centuries, our ancestors didn't just see nature as something to be used. They felt a deep personal connection to it. And this love for nature is the real reason conservation is so important to us.
So here's the crucial point. Why do we need to conserve? For your exams, just remember these 3 simple points. 1, it protects the very air we breathe, the water we drink, and the soil that grows our food. 2, it keeps our plants and animals healthy for the future. And 3, our farmers and fishermen completely depend on it. Basically, we need nature to survive. It's as simple as that. But this job was just too big to be left to feelings alone. The situation became really critical, and the government of India had to launch a massive rescue mission. Let's take a look at what they did. Okay, get your pens ready, Beta, because these dates are pure gold for your 1-mark questions. It all started in 1972 with a powerful new law, the Wildlife Protection Act. Then, the very next year, 1973, they launched one of the most famous conservation projects in the world, Project Tiger. And they didn't stop there. Later, they even expanded protection to include beautiful insects and rare plants too. To really understand why Project Tiger was so important, you have to look at the numbers. At the start of the 20th century, it's estimated we had around 55,000 magnificent tigers in our jungles. Can you just imagine that? 55,000! But then, because of hunting and shrinking forests, by 1973, that number had dropped to just 1,827. From 55,000 to less than 2,000. It was a complete crisis. This is why Project Tiger was launched. It was literally a race against time. Now, it's pretty obvious, right? You cannot save the tiger if you don't save its home. And the home of the tiger is the forest. So the next logical step was to manage our forests and manage them properly. Okay, listen to me very, very carefully. This table right here, this is a guaranteed 5-mark question. You must memorize these 3 types of forests. First, reserved forests. They're the most valuable, covering over half our forest area. Second, protected forests, about 1/3, and they're saved from more damage. And finally, unclassed forests. These are managed by local communities. Got it? Perfect. But you see, laws and policies from the government can only do so much. Remember those unclassed forests managed by communities? Well, that's a big hint. The real heroes of conservation in India have always been the local people, the ones living right there, side by side with nature. And this picture shows this point so brilliantly. You must have heard of the famous Chipko Movement. In the Himalayas, when contractors came to cut down the trees, ordinary villagers, especially women, literally hugged the trees to protect them. This is true people power.
And Chipko was just the beginning. I mean, look at this list of amazing actions. In Sariska, villagers used the government's own law to stop mining. In Alwar, 5 whole villages got together and created their very own wildlife sanctuary. And we have these ancient traditions like sacred groves, where entire forests are protected because they're considered the home of gods. It just shows that in India, conservation is a part of our culture.
All right, revision is done. So, are you ready for a little test? Let's do a rapid-fire round with some of the most common exam questions from this chapter. Let's see what you've learned. First up, a very popular 3-mark question. What is biodiversity and why is it important for us humans? Take a second. Think about it. How would you answer this one?
Okay, here's how you write the perfect answer to get full marks. Step 1, define it simply. Step 2, state its importance directly. And step 3, give those key examples: clean air, clean water, and healthy soil. Simple, clear, and that's full marks for you.
Now for the big one, a 5-mark question that often appears in the board exams. Describe how communities have conserved forests and wildlife in India.
To get a full 5 marks on this, you must include these points. You have to talk about Chipko, mention the community sanctuary in Alwar, explain the secret groves, describe the JFM program, and if you can, add movements like Beej Bachao Andolan. Just write a little bit about each of these and your answer will be absolutely perfect.
And that's it. See, I told you it was easy. You are now absolutely 100% ready to ace this chapter in your exam. So go in there with confidence, all the very best.
I'll leave you with this beautiful thought from Gautama Buddha. It reminds us that nature's kindness is just limitless. Let's try to learn from it and be kind in return. Good luck.